Big mistake here by the kicker, kicking it out of bounds.
The one that drives coaches crazy. Keep it in the field of play.
Nah, I just wanted to pay $5. I don't know if in case they match me up with you in that tournament. I was just trying to get the feel. I ain't been playing you lately. I'm good, though. I paid $5 for it.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll
oh, yeah, you have to pay 25. I thought you did.
Second and 11. To throw is Wentz. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaquille Barrett coming in hard that time on the blitz, and he gets him down. It's a loss of 4. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Shotgun now for Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for... It's caught inside the 25. And he gets this down deep into Tampa Bay territory. A big play there for Philly. 44 yards. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Now Howard. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go.
Now Wentz. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Shaquille Barrett showing his strength and quickness there, a loss of 4. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. They'll buy some time right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the 2nd quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios. This is taken in by Jeffrey. He's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 1-yard touchdown pass as they are now on the board here in the first half.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a first down carry by Jones. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. On 2nd down and 4. Winston. That's caught inside the 20. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, 58 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Jumpy on the right side of the line.
Sometimes when you're on the end, a little bit farther away from the ball, any type of movement will get you to jump, and that's exactly what happened there.
And now we've got a man a little jumpy here. Maybe trying to block the extra point. They'll step off the 5 yards.
Yeah, partner, you know, defensive end, he wants to get into the offensive backfield. He wants that get off to be as fast as possible. A little too quick on that one.
Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. There on the coverage, knocking that one away, was Mike Edwards.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Cameron Johnston now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Fielded at about the 28. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So a change of possession here on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. This will be fielded at the 6. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll go again to Jones. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Kill. Run back. Hey, turn it up. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the 1st down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
Ronald Darby that time, the one who got a hand in and knocked it free. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Running with Howard. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Again, it's Howard.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And his bid for the 1st down coming up short as he's tackled at the 25. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. Throwing now is Wentz. And Jeffrey's got it. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Wentz. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation. Wentz now on 3rd and goal. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jason Pierre-Paul drops him for a 4-yard loss there, and that brings up 4th down.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. On first down, it's Jones. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. From the 44, Winston. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. Back now in Tampa. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the fourth. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 31. They'll run on first down. Jones. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. And he'll get down to about the 26-yard line.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game of the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Wentz to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And that's incomplete.
Just work with me a second here, because in my lifetime, seeing how quarterback percentages have changed in throwing the football, I mean, back in the good old days, if you were around 50%, you were doing okay. But now, you need to be 65 to 70% to be considered an elite quarterback. And in this ball game, I feel like we're playing old school, right around 50%.
Yeah, he's under 50%. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Shaquille Barrett able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. The Eagles indeed snap it. Wins. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That pickup goes for 25. What a flip of the script from 4th down to 1st. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On 2nd and very short. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
You have to like the play calling, because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
Flushed out right. Now he'll pull it down. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On first down, they run with Howard. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10. They go with Howard again. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Some good, strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
And now a timeout taken here defensively with 2:07 remaining. So they'll also have the stop coming up at the 2-minute warning. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front. And nothing special there. They show they were going to run the football. They ran it. They got it in.
Like old-time football, right? Hey, this is exactly what we're going to do. Straight-ahead power, and they got it done.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Again, it's Jones. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Give me some. Here we go. Watch twins. Watch twins. No. Sonny.
They run with Logan. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
They run again with Logan. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Black 22.
On 3rd down, Jones. Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13. Back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
Nicky Noodles. Nicky Noodles.
Here's Winston.
Hey, yo, Nicky.
He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late.
Hey, Nicky Noodles.
Wow.
Yo, Nicky Noodles.
Gay is is on for the point after. It's up and good to make it 21-17.
Hey, yo, Nicky Noodle.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well have run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to
Yo,
run
Julian Edelman actually got traded to the Bucs.
So second down and 10. Once
Yes, he
again,
did.
they'll go from the 40. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go. Down 4 late, got to go for it here on 4th down. One final try now for Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. So their final drive
Good
comes
game,
up
man.
empty.
Damn,
With
made me
that,
get
the
mad at
ball
my
game
guy.
is over. So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises, really both sides did, but they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield.
You had it.
They got
you
all
really,
those
you
things
had it. All you had to do was
accomplished.
go out and
But
score a
to win a close game like
touchdown.
this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that.
Yeah. That's
So
hardball.
that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at EASports.com.
Yeah, man. Hey.
The Bucs are winners here as we say so long from Tampa.
Yeah, it's hardball. I mean, shit, man. Hey, that's rough, man. When you run up on a big motherfucker like that, man, with the speed. Yeah. That corner over there, that's a bad boy. Yeah, he a bad boy. You sure did. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, the motherfucker that well, you caught one deep. You caught one deep. I think it was your tight end. Oh man, my brother. And then I thought I was gonna go line and stand you, but you threw it to Big Jeffrey. We was on his ass too, and he still caught it. Yeah, we was down. Yeah, that's an element to my game, man. I can go at you in any kind of way. Right. Yup. I'm telling you, man, when you with the same team, you work with the same players, you know what they can do. You know what you right. That man, that's one of the biggest things with setting up a game plan with your team, is knowing what everybody can do. That was a good game though. Yeah, because you really had it. I mean, you kind of had the momentum, because I think I missed a pick or two, and then you kind of had the momentum, like you could go down and score. Right. When I want to, yeah. When I turn it on, I want to. Yeah. Yeah. It's the energy. Yeah, you're right. It's all about the energy. It's all about the energy, man. That's what win B a lot of games. If B got his energy going, he got his mojo going. He but if you break that, if you hit him early in the game, and shit, you got it. Right. But see, I'm gonna keep fighting all through the game. If I'm down 14, 21, 28 points. And I yeah, I threw it late. Man, that's why I was mad at myself. I was really mad. I kicked myself. Yeah, I knew, because you throw a ball, you want to take it back. You know what I'm saying? It's like I let it go out of my hand. I wanted to take it back right then, because I knew. You seen that guy pop open. You followed the inside guy, but you seen the outside guy pop open. I knew you was going over to him. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, now you was lurking. You was lurking. Yeah. And then you ran the ball effectively. Let me see how many yards you got. I mean, you didn't put up a lot of yards, but when you did, I mean, it kept me honest. Yeah, it kept me honest. So, yeah. Let me see. I'm gonna see what you ran. Right. Especially, we near turning time. You know what I'm saying? You kind of want to play different folks. and see what everybody got. And then you don't want to play the same person too many times. Who was that Lamb? Oh, okay. Who got what's his nigga name? Johnny Jerry? Oh, they got a tackle first round. Oh.
Yeah, because they lying sorry in the motherfucker.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. No, I like my line. I like my line.
On the video game, Hog, I'm talking real life.
Yeah, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. Hey, I've been with Tampa since the end of 2016, man. I ain't going nowhere. But I'm a Bears fan. I used to play with the Bears. That was my team. So who the Bears? That's right. Ain't no we didn't get a first round pick this time. We ain't got a first round pick. It's still for Mac. Oh, okay. Right. Who got Johnny Jerry or whatever that cornerback? Who do? Redskins got that quarterback from LSU. Chase Young. Oh, okay.
Man, Redskins got Haskins. Haskins is a good quarterback. Them niggas just shitting on him. That's a good quarterback, bro. Yeah, Haskins is a solid quarterback, bro. Right. But because they know he's gonna be solid. They don't want him to do that, but he gonna be solid, bro. He gonna be solid. Yeah, he came from Ohio State, bro. That motherfucker. Man, when Ohio State defense wasn't shit, which they normally had defense, that motherfucker Hog put up over 5,000 yards. That motherfucker could ball, Hog. He a passer, Hog.
Yeah. I like Haskins. I like him.
Hog, let me tell you something. When you get a black quarterback that run a 5-something in the motherfucking 40, and he was successful, he ain't no running quarterback. He's a passer. That's what they didn't like. That motherfucker's a passer. He ran a 5-something in the 40, Hog, so we know he's not trying to run out the pocket. He's a pocket passer.
Yeah, he can scramble.
I mean, like you understand what I'm saying, but that ain't his strong suit.
I was saying put him in there. I was saying put him in there early in the season, man, but they was like, nah, he ain't ready, and all that. They were trying to say he wasn't ready. Man, go on, put him in there. Let him make his mistakes for the rest of the year. Next year he'll be good. He'll have that experience.
Short leash, man. We can't make no mistakes. We got to get in there and play like Patrick Mahomes in order for them to let us play, man. It's sad, but it's the truth. We got to come out playing like Russell Wilson or Patrick Mahomes, or they ready to put another motherfucker in that driver's seat, man. It's just that simple. They better come out and play well, or they getting the fuck out of there, bro. We're not gonna let you play bad for 3 years like Tannehill, and that nigga still sticking around. Now he just got a big contract, and he ain't gonna do shit next year.
Hey, well, I tell you what, the boy, he was comeback player of the year, man. You gotta give him something.
How the fuck is he comeback player of the year when his running back won every game?
Hey, he managed it, man. Hey, he made some good plays happen, man. The boy he stepped up when he needed to. Really, J-Pack. You know, that's home team. That's my home team now. So I was watching it. I didn't care for him.
And guess what? I'm gonna tell you right now.
Let me hold that thought right quick. Now I remember Tannehill when he was in Miami. He whooped the Bears. We went down there and played Tannehill. He whooped us, man. Hey, he picked us apart. I was like, damn, who is this motherfucker? He was running. He was throwing. We couldn't do nothing with him. He was using them slow-ass receivers he had, and we couldn't do nothing with him. You remember that? You remember that game, McMahon? Yeah, man. He ripped us apart. Yeah. Yeah. See, he had the big time running back. Yeah, it was a lot of heat off of him. I'll give him that. It's fast, efficient. He was efficient. He didn't have a lot of pressure on him, McMahon. What J-Pac saying, what his argument should have been is that he didn't have much pressure on him because we had a big running game. But when it came time for him to deliver, he delivered. So, I mean, I give props to Tannehill, and like I said, I remember him from beating my team, the Bears. When we went down, I just knew I said we're gonna run all over this team, and man, Tannehill, man, put it to us. Kind of like you, McMahon. You remember when I tell you the quarterback I love, man, when he was playing, Tim Tebow, man. He just was a winner, man. He was a gutsy winner. You remember we had to beat Denver to make the playoffs or something, and man. Yeah. That's crazy, man. Because your boy, what's name came? Because Peyton Manning came. You know, you gonna move to the side, for Peyton Manning. I know nobody wanted him, man. I would have said implement that same offense he had in Denver.
Yeah. Hey, Big Hog.
Yeah.
Now Tannehill's a game manager, right? I agree with what you said, right?
Yeah.
But in 12 games, how many yards you think he had in 12 games?
Man,
how many yards did Tannehill have in 12 games, dog?
He might have passed for 150 yards a game. 100 yards a game.
He had 2,700 yards.
Huh?
Yeah, he had 2,700 yards.
That's a lot. That's a lot in 10 games.
The only thing I could say he had was 6 interceptions. That's all he had was 6 interceptions. He had 20 touchdowns.
Damn, he had 20 passing touchdowns?
Yeah, but
that's comeback player of the year,
man. You give
him
4 more games. You give him 4 more games, so he might have 23, 24, like 25 touchdowns. 25 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. That's decent. But that ain't enough to get him paid, and they ain't paid motherfucking Henry. They ain't even gave Henry his money. They gave this dude the money.
That's fucked up.
Man, that's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Derrick Henry ain't gonna play for them niggas this year.
Hey, just like Dak, man. Just like Dak. Just like Dak, man. You know what? They should have gave Henry the money and franchise tagged Tannehill.
This is Tannehill's lowest attempts per pass a game. You know that, right? Now, he averaged 36, 30, 36, 29. This is 23.8. He only passed the ball on an average of 23 times a game. This is his lowest average. His average overall is 32. Like I said, it was all about Derrick Henry, bro. That he only passed the ball 23 times a game. I'm not saying he wasn't a good game manager, but I'm saying to you that they gonna understand Derrick Henry ain't gonna play as hard as this year. Tennessee ain't gonna play as strong. If you sign him, you gotta sign both. Why not sign them both at the same day and have a press conference with your good running back and your quarterback? You know what I'm saying? Why you gonna pay one and not pay the other? What kind of shit is that? That's fucked up, Hog. He had his highest average though, 9.6. $22 touchdowns. Highest touchdowns he had was 27. The lowest amount of interception. That's his best quarterback rating, too. Fuck Fox News.
Hey, I'm gonna call you about 6:30, okay? That's when I'm out. I'm trying to get your house at 7. All right, bye. Fellas. Fellas, it ain't easy being all time. It is not easy being all time. I'm out of here, fella. Fella. Look, what happened, man? Y'all didn't kick me out the party. Yeah. Did it really? I did, who I do in? Pongo. Yeah. Hey, it ain't easy being all time, man. You know, it ain't easy, Quentin. But y'all, I seen y'all on here. I was just checking in with y'all, man. Shit, I just played a few games. Shit, I got an early morning. I need to take my ass to bed here in a little bit. But shit, I get with y'all. No. Hey, Pigo. It ain't easy being all time, man. It ain't easy being all time. I'm out of here, man. I'll holler at you.